This is a good little debate right here. So I was going to ask about Kawhi Leonard versus Scottie Pippen. And you know the elephant in the room is health. Oh man, which one would you take? Because if Kawhi in San Antonio when they beat Miami, or that year they lost, or that year in Toronto can match, Scottie Pippen. Scottie gave you more better health though. That's the only reason why if you're going in that direction. But if we're looking at it in totality at their best and everybody, all things being equal, Kawhi Leonard leaves him in the dust. And could you imagine Kawhi Leonard as a sidekick to Michael Jordan, but yet effective enough to be his own? Because that's pretty much when you think about Kawhi Leonard, he's one of those guys that he's an interesting basketball polarizing type of cat in that when he was healthy, he was a leader and effective. And you can't stop that mid range and his shot and his dribble and penetration. And he goes against your best. However, he's effective also as a team player playing alongside Duncan, Ginobili Parker. So he's an interesting, blurry kind of great. He is considered one of the 75 greatest players, and I have no problems with that. There is almost like an asterisk, though, because he never stays healthy. And you only get snippets and glimpses of it. But this is a good debate between these two because all around play. Now, Scottie might get a little bit of a nudge as a better passer. And his defensive peak might be a little bit better. But everything else is Kawhi. Kawhi was that guy that, you know how Scottie has to say that he was as great as Jordan or something like that, even though people who really watch know that ain't true. Kawhi Leonard, you could say playing with Tim Duncan, who is one of the greatest players ever, who's in my top five greatest ever, etc. You could say that Kawhi could have been easily in that 15 to 25 slot and not miss and if he had been healthy and played, maybe pushing 12, 11. Kawhi Leonard was that good. That's that type of dude. Just injuries and the load management. But how they stack up? Well, in the regular season, Scotty's got the edge on boards and assists. But in the postseason, and that's the magic. See, this is what we talk about the money time. This is why Kawhi Leonard built his legacy. And let me get this to you straight about Kawhi Leonard. This ain't no Eli Manning where you threw some balls that stuck on the helmet or, you weren't whistled for being sacked or something fluky or you were hit and miss. This guy is legit during the regular season, but come money time, he takes it up a notch. And this is the Kawhi Leonard that you could have probably debated that first finals MVP with the Spurs. He did play great defense against LeBron, and he never gets credit for how he defends. And we know that if Pachulia don't hit Kawhi in the leg in that game with Kevin Durant there that first year, they were up by like 25. I remember that game, 2017, because I was at the Olive Garden and I was watching the score and then thought, whoa, because Kawhi was no joke. And they had Paul Gasol. Kawhi was no joke. But then Popovich and prayers and thoughts with him on the personal, but he was being snarky. They said, we're going to send your butt to Saudi Arabia. We're going to send you out to Toronto and Snigling. What did he do? Hit that shot over Joel Embiid, who's never been the same since, and they won the chip in Toronto. Then he went back to LA, and that hasn't quite turned out the way it was supposed to. But LeBron and AD were crying and begging for him to come there, and he said no. And Paul George came, but anyway, he's got James Harden with him now. But the interesting thing about Kawhi, he can lead and he can be the sidekick. That's something Scottie will never understand. That's what Kawhi got going for him. He's the ultimate team player. When he's healthy, when he plays, that's the opportune elephant in the room. Win, win, win. We don't say skill set, because skill set, he better than Scottie. But this is a good debate. It's a real good debate because there's similarities, but then there's glaring differences. Because Kawhi know how to turn up a notch. Scottie never did turn up a notch like that. But anyway, this is a good debate. And tell me which one you think. Kawhi Leonard versus Scottie Pippen. Better career. Who would you say? And it's interesting because it got me thinking on this one. All right, please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like and hit that membership because when you do, requests like this come true. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out. Peace.